I'm going to assume that, like usual, we have a room that's about half full of people who have been to one of our events and half full of people who haven't. So for those of you joining us for the first time, thank you for coming out. This is part of our Latino Thought Maker series, which has been the main event of the Oxnard College Institute for Latino Performing Arts. We've now been doing this for over a year. So every time we do a show, it's great to have new people come out. But I also want to make sure I thank those of you who have been supporting us all along. I saw a number of you out in the audience already, and it's fantastic to have you here again. So real quickly, for those of us attending the first time, the background of the Oxnard College Institute for Latino Performing Arts is that our president, Dr. Richard Duran, decided that we needed to use this amazing facility to really bring the community to Oxnard College and to start the process of opening up possibilities of careers in performing arts for our students. So for those of you who have not met me yet, my name is Ken Sherwin. I am the Dean of Liberal Studies here at Oxnard College. Sometimes I'm known as Big Wedo, sometimes I'm known as Dean Wedo. It has been a great pleasure and honor for me to be able to be part of creating a new Performing Arts Institute and to start opening doors for the students of the Oxnard Plain so that they have access to a performing arts education at a place that is going to become one of the leading institutes for that kind of education. We would not have been able to do any of this without the help of the person that we hired to be our creative director. He's a good friend of mine who spent a lot of time wasting time in this place called Hollywood, trying to be famous by writing for crazy shows like Mad TV and In Living Color, and writing movies like Nothing Like the Holidays, and writing the very first performance that Jennifer Lopez ever did, her first monologue. And then he got tucked into coming here to Oxnard to work with us. And he's fallen in love with the place, and we've fallen in love with him. And to have someone with so much talent and so many connections and such an amazing background being willing to come here and give us his time, his efforts, his creativity has worked out, I think, marvelously for us. So, as always, it is my great pleasure and opportunity to introduce to you the creative director of the Oxnard College Institute for Performing Arts, my friend Rick Maharak.
Tonight's a very special night, and it's a special night because we're going to do a reading of a play that should come to Oxnard very soon. It should come here. Now, as the Institute grows, we're going to have things like a mariachi program, and imagine this play with mariachis and singing and all that, because it really celebrates what I consider one of the most important rights for Latinos has been the quinceañera. The quinceañera. And when I was called a few years ago by San Diego Rep, they said, Rick, you want to do a new play? And I said, sure, I'll do one. Why don't you write something that you believe? And at that time, my little daughter, I looked at her sonora, and I said, they said, are you going to give her a quinceañera? And I thought, I never thought of it. You know, maybe, I guess I should give her a quinceañera, but maybe I'll send her to Europe instead. Maybe I'll send her a semester at college. I'm not sure. So the quinceañera kind of became problematic for me, and I started thinking about it, so I started writing this play called Sweet 15. About a quinceañera gone wrong. This one really goes wrong. So you're going to hear a reading of this play. So follow these characters. They tell a story of Sonora, her father, her family, and probably the most dysfunctional quinceañera you could ever imagine. And it's set here. It's fun. Feel free to laugh. Feel free to enjoy this in production because I think you're going to like it. So when we do a reading, it's a little different than normal. It's not me acting with someone, it's me actually speaking to them, our faces are forward. We're going to keep the show moving. We get to hear that. Some of the stuff, we have a lot of singing that we sometimes do in the show. I brought up one of my actors who did the show at San Diego Rep. We've done twice there in San Diego Rep, and done around. And I think this is a great show for this community. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the actors. The actors are going to come out, and we'll do a reading of Sweet 15, quinceañera, for your pleasure tonight.
A disco ball hangs a few feet above the stage, lighting instruments suspended in midair, and a bubble machine randomly blows bubbles. Tables and chairs are overturned downstage. This is the morning after a wild and extravagant party. Miguelito walks on stage carrying a silver briefcase. After inspecting the safety of the hall, Miguelito whistles and gestures off stage. Jorge Rodriguez, the effusive Cuban party planner, enters wearing tight white shorts, followed by Eddie Valderrama wearing a smart black suit. They inspect the remnants of the party.
This is my theater slash bar and rental hall, which me and my company, Fabulous Fiestas by Jorge, can rent to you for a quinceañera. A Sweet 15 party in a theater is much classier, I think, and surprisingly affordable. We had a quinceañera here last night. Little black girl was so cute. She wore this orange-colored gown and this little green tiara. She looked like a pumpkin in high heels. My lord, that poor thing. She was a big girl. Erasmo, basta ya. Por favor. Oh, that's Erasmo. He's my sound technician. Video slides, a DJ, I can handle it all. Mr. Valderrama, I have produced over 172 quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, and themed funerals. I can offer you all kinds of entertainment. I want to make your little girl have a party of her dreams. Coño, it's going to be great.
You're very Cuban.
Yes, I am.
Wow. And theatrical.
I played King Lear in the community college at Oxnard, and I also studied drama and jazz dance at Moore Park College.
Yes, I want this hall.
You mean theater. But on Mondays, it's a jazz dance studio and an AA meeting headquarters and an overeating anonymous and a sex addicts anonymous and a gamblers anonymous. I'm in at least 2 of those programs. It's a 1 day at a time, at least 5 times a week for me.
Okay, that's good. I like it. Plenty of parking outside, plenty of security. I'll take it.
And it's festive and fun and convenient.
And you can get some strawberries down the street. And there's plenty of realtors for some reason.
I'll take it.
Great. Now, the average quinceañera costs $5,000 to sky's the limit. You'll be surprised that poorest folks sometimes pay the most. I had a family newly arrived, I'm not going to say illegal, but they flinched every time they saw Man in Green. I also do stand-up comedy on the weekends. Anyway, the father wanted his daughter to have the best quinceañera they could afford. He spent $25,000 easy. They had a folklorico theme with a gorgeous folklorico dancer. Oh no, it was very romantic.
Yes, I want a romantic. Girls like that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
girls like that.
That folklorico dancer was gorgeous. Enriquez, coño. Oh, what a dance he did. He did this deer dance. His interpretation was stunning. He had such a huge rack of deer antlers. Oh, I love quinceañeras. They are my favorite ceremonies. My family fled Cuba before my sister had one. I think it stunned her emotionally. She's an emotional midget.
Over the microphone, we hear the voice of Erasmo throughout the play.
Señor Jorge, I can turn off the sound system and put away the disco ball?
Yes, but put the disco ball in my car. I'm throwing a private party tonight at my house. My wife and I are having a party.
You're married.
Yes, my wife and I are very, very happy together. Very happy. So, Mr. Valderrama,
Well, let's get to business. Miguelito, check around the place.
okay.
Miguelito gives Eddie the briefcase, then exits.
Now, Mr. Valderrama, what kind of budget do you have in mind?
Money doesn't really matter.
Oh no? You think money doesn't matter, but it does.
I waited 3 years for this night, so I don't give a damn about the money. I don't care how much it costs.
Mr. Valderrama, everyone says the price doesn't matter until they see the bill. Then, I got a big guy with handlebar mustaches and cowboy boots that looks like a member of Los Tucanes de Tijuana choking me out in the lobby. It happens. So no matter how rich you are, money matters.
Here's your budget.
Eddie places the briefcase on top of the bench and unlocks it.
It's $200,000. I think it should cover.
Are you in the pharmaceutical business?
No, I was in real estate in Mexico.
There's an awkward pause. Jorge slowly opens the briefcase, then shuts it quickly, staring at Eddie in pure shock.
Oh my God, you're so right. Money does not matter. We have to give your little girl the best. This is going to be such a special occasion. Who's the little quince? What's her name?
Eddie pulls a picture out of his pocket.
Sonora.
Oh, she looks beautiful. Look at those braces. Is she a 00?
Well, I don't know what size she is now. That was taken 3 years ago, before she was 15. She just turned 18. We haven't seen each other in a few years.
Excuse me?
Well, look, I promised her a quinceañera, so she's gonna have a quinceañera, even if it's 3 years too late.
Okay, I'm not sure, quinceañera, is what the ceremony you're looking for. I think you need more like a family counselor, lots of understanding and forgiveness.
I want everything the way it should have been.
And how does your daughter feel about this?
I don't know, she thinks I'm dead.
She doesn't know you're alive?
No, I'll work out those details later. First we plan the quinceañera, then I'll work on getting my daughter here.
Does your wife know about this?
Oh, she thinks I'm dead too. I want Mariachi Vargas, Ballet Folklorico de Mexico. I want the best doll ceremony money can give. Oh, we can get a big entertainer. We should get a big entertainer. How about Jennifer Lopez, Pitbull, Ariana Grande. She used to love a telenovela star years ago named Fernando Cahuenga. Or can we get him?
Fernando Cahuenga or Colunga?
I think it's Cahuenga or Calunga or Carillo. I don't know. It's one of those guys.
Oh my Lord, I love how you think. But this could get very expensive.
Yeah, it's $50,000 more. Try your best.
And he gives him a wad of bills and then leaves.
I'm sure he will be choking me by the end of this party, and not in a good way. Mr. Valderrama, you got yourself a deal.
Ava Valderrama enters to an upstage area with a yoga mat, dressed for a workout in her living room. She does Pilates while she talks on the phone. Simultaneously, on another part of the stage, Sonora Valderrama is working at a pet store. She has her cell phone on her ear.
Sonora, can you hear me? Damn phone. Can you hear me now?
I'm at Petco, working some extra hours. I'm on break.
You're at Petco? What are you doing?
Same thing I was doing 2 hours ago, trying to save up for college.
Now, shouldn't you be studying? Stanford is not going to be easy.
My head's going to explode. Nature soothes me, even if it's in a cage and on sale.
Did you hear about the scholarship to Stanford?
I'm thinking about joining the Marines.
To get a scholarship?
No, to get it done. That's the only way I think I'm going to get money for tuition.
Hija, when you become a lawyer, you can rob people legally.
A loud and bizarre bird cry fills the air.
Oh, what was that?
That's a red-breasted macaw starting his mating call.
Really?
He sounds desperate and needy, just like every guy I dated.
How's Jesse?
I don't want to talk about him or the scholarship.
Why not?
I broke up with Jesse. He doesn't need someone holding him back. He got accepted to Stanford.
And so did you?
But he can afford it. He doesn't need a scholarship and he doesn't need me.
What?
He's going to be a brilliant psychiatrist. And I'm going to be here.
Then this family is perfect for him. We're totally dysfunctional. He can study us for years. Oh, hold on. Don't eat. I got another call.
Chanta enters on the other side of the stage, chugging a beer. 3 generations of women.
Mama? She put me on hold.
See, Mama? Eva, they've got your home. Listen, you have to move now. He's back, you're Eddie. He's back and he's going to come here and ruin your life. Here she goes again. Have you been drinking?
Sure, but what is that got to do with it? I heard it from Evelina's boy Saul, the bus boy. He saw me eat breakfast at Chuy's this morning.
He's alive.
Yes, he's alive. Stop packing your things. He's only going to be trouble.
Mama, that's impossible. Eddie's dead.
Mom, you there? Hello?
Evelina's boy saw him. Evelina, the bipolar bitch.
Evelina's not bipolar.
Okay, then she's just a bitch. But it's not something he's alive.
Cálmate. Sonora's on the other line.
Probably with her boyfriend, the aspiring med student, psychologist, professor. Whatever the hell he is, I don't trust him. Why can't you girls ever pick a good man?
They broke up.
Oh, yep. I like him. He had a steady job.
I have to get back to Sonora. Sonny?
Yes, I'm still here, Mom.
Sorry. I think your grandmother's been drinking. I'm praying that the Red Lobster bar she goes to becomes her rest home.
Did you see Dad again? In the crowd of the Oxnard Strawberry Festival? Or Vicente Fernandez concert? Or on the Travel Channel having a coffee and cigarette with Fidel in Cuba?
No. This time it was at breakfast at Chuy's. Hello?
Damn.
Phone? I hate cell phones. Mama? Eva?
Mom!
Mama? Eva?
Mom, hello?
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 Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Forget going to law school. I'm gonna go to film school and make a movie out of my screwed up family.
Jesse, Sonora's boyfriend, enters.
Hey, I knew you would be here.
Why? Because you know me so well?
No, because you type this location on Instagram.
Don't use your psychology mumbo jumbo on me, Mr. Walter Mercado.
He's an astrologist. I'm an inspiring psychologist. And so I don't have a degree. You're the only one I can use it on.
Go away, Jesse. I'm bad for you. Your family doesn't even like me. Last time I was at your parents' house, your grandmother asked me if I was legal. And then she asked me to clear the table. And you know what's bad? I did it because she gave me 20 bucks. I come from a screwed up Mexican family. You come from a rich Puerto Rican family. It will never work.
You know, you could have asked for more. She has dementia. So what? My family is not perfect. The only thing more marinated than a lechon was my dad. And Mama has never spoken about you or your family ever. Because she doesn't speak to anyone but herself.
You don't get it. I didn't get the scholarship to Stanford. Besides, I don't belong there. It was a stupid dream anyway.
Okay, then I'm not going either.
Now you're being crazy.
The term is mentally ill, and I'm not leaving you. I'll be mentally ill to leave you, or borderline psychotic, definitely delusional.
Guys always leave, Jesse. That's the one thing I'm sure of. And this is an employee break room, so you have to leave.
The theater. Eddie and Miguelito walk in.
Why don't you just give up and we go back to Mexico? They don't need to see you. They moved on. So should you. I miss Huatulco. You had it good. You were safe there. Jefe couldn't find you.
Jefe's not going to find anybody anymore. He's dead.
Are you sure? Narco bosses always seem to die more than once. I swear I saw Pablo Escobar working at a Colombian restaurant.
I need to come home.
This ain't home. Mexico's your home. Life is great there. You paid me to keep my mouth shut and to be your bodyguard. I had a great job. I was a professional.
Professional. In Mexico, you're just a policeman who took bribes from tourists. You come from a long line of corrupt Mexican cops. Your family was the first family to be bribed by Cortez.
Hey, bribery, mordida, is just another form of taxation in Mexico. Look, if you don't want to go home to Mexico, we can go to Costa Rica. Beautiful beaches and beautiful beaches.
No, I'm not going back. I can't. I have to see my little girl become a woman. I gotta put high heels on my daughter's feet. I gotta buy her a little porcelain doll.
Estás pendejo. She's not 15 no more. She's too old for dolls.
The doll is a symbol of the end of her childhood. It's in this book on quinceañeras called My First Bumps. You gotta read it.
And he throws Miguelito a book. Miguelito opens it and finds a photograph inside the book.
What's this, boss?
Oh, that's her high school graduation. It's a photo of her high school graduation. She wore a gold gown with purple trim. Her hair was in a bun. It was the best picture I ever took. She even gave a speech.
Why didn't you just tell her that you were there?
I didn't want to hurt her anymore.
You hurt her when you left. She's 18 now. You should be throwing her a wedding, not a quinceañera. Why not wait a few years? You can throw her a cincuentañera.
Miguelito looks out the window.
Boss, there's a suspicious car outside. Mexico plates. I don't like it.
Eddie looks out the window.
That's a truck and the driver's a gardener.
How do you know?
Because there's a lawnmower in the back of the truck.
No. Don't you see those two big black Escalades across the street? Those aren't gardeners. Those could be Jefe's men.
Jefe's dead. All her life, Sonora wanted a quinceañera. Now, I got the money, and she's finally going to get one.
She's going to get a quince and a funeral if those are Jefe's men.
When I left this town, I was nothing. I could barely keep a regular job. The only jobs I did well weren't legal. But now, I'm in real estate. I'm someone now.
Yeah, now you're an honest man. Now all you have to do is show up, say hello, show them how rich you are, then you can desert them all over again. The circle of life.
Oh, speaking of dessert, I'm going to bring you all a sample of my tres leches cake. It's, from my opinion, one of the best bakers in town. It's my wife's favorite.
Your wife?
Yes, is there a problem?
No.
Look at us, eating cake and buying dresses. What happened to you?
Nothing. I'm still the same guy. I just want to make things right.
Hey! What are you gonna call me? What's my new title?
You don't need a new title. You're my partner.
Partner? Elton John has a partner! I want to be called your bodyguard.
What are you talking about?
Partner sounds gay. The King's planner told me that he could get us great opera tickets for the Merry Widow. You don't tell a straight man about opera tickets unless you think he's gay.
You really care what people think about you? Really? Okay. How about I call you my butler?
Butler, get la chingada! Why don't you just put me in a dress so I can serve you daiquiris? We got to look tough in case anybody comes looking for you. Not like two guys on a honeymoon. Call me your bodyguard.
Bodyguard? I don't need a bodyguard, okay? Jefe's dead. He's gone. It's all over the news.
Look, boss, dead or not, Jefe runs a Mexican cartel on both sides of the border with a long memory. He's got AK-47s, armored cars, rocket launchers, and paid assassins. All we got is a gay King's planner.
I brought some cake. They're delicious with tea.
We're going to die.
You're gonna die from this dessert. It's fabulous.
All right. You're my bodyguard.
Oh, that's it. Thanks, boss. I'm going to order me some strippers and beer and put a soccer game on. The Merry Widow. Ha! Oh, that reminds me. The King's planner said he needs a lot more money.
Just give him whatever he wants. I want the best. This is gonna be one happy.
Chata enters the theater and screams.
Oh my God, it's true?
Chata?
Oh my God, you're alive.
Oh my God, you're alive. And that's amazing the way you drink.
Damn. And my son dead, I swore you were dead. I was so happy I did that Dominican bitch. Couldn't stay away, could you?
I was hoping I'd never see you again either. I didn't think you'd come here.
You knew I'd come. Thanks for the flowers and the note.
You're welcome.
I'm allergic to flowers.
I know.
I swear I saw you in the crowd on TV. Were you ever at a Luis Miguel concert?
No.
The Cake Velasquez fight.
No.
The Strawberry Festival.
Oh, everyone looks at me, looks like me at Oxnard Strawberry Festival.
So, this is your mother-in-law, boss?
Who's this, your boyfriend?
Man, she's a bitch. No wonder you left town. Her daughter better be pretty, man.
It was very pretty. And she looks nothing like her mother.
Okay, I'll go check on the cake. I think you can handle this, gordita.
Hey, more to love.
Or regret.
Eva's not a secretary at the church anymore. She now owns her own PR company. She has a beautiful new home where she lives with her rich husband and ex-tennis instructor, Larry. So now let's go to Stanford with her Puerto Rican boyfriend to become a lawyer and prosecute deadbeat dads like you.
I know you're lying.
How do you know?
Because your lips are moving. Ava never remarried and she still works at the church. Sonora got accepted to Stanford but can't because she can't get a scholarship. And you have a bad liver, as bad as your cirrhosis-filled life.
Mira, you got smarter. Prison must have been good for you. I hope they were gentle. I hope they were just one.
I never went to prison. I went to Mexico.
Mexico. Gringos went to Mexico. Real Mexicans run away from Mexico.
Why do you hate me so much?
Let me see. Maybe because you got my daughter pregnant before you married her. Because you never had a steady job. Because you used to run poker tables around town. Because...
Okay, I get it. I've gone legit. I'm in real estate now.
Real estate? Oh, that's respectable. What about an Jefe?
Jefe's dead.
Maybe. But you're gambling that he is.
Doesn't matter. I came back for one reason.
And he reaches in his pocket.
To kill me. I knew it. You were always jealous of how much my daughter loved me.
No.
Bring it on. Remember the dinner and the tea party?
Okay, relax. You're my mother-in-law.
Damn it, I forgot my gun. The one time I could have killed someone legally. You could have stood my ground.
Okay. I've got something for you.
He pulls an invitation card out of his pocket.
It's an invitation to Sonora's quinceañera.
Chata grabs the invitation out of Eddie's hand.
You know how much I love quinceañeras. Oh, look at the pink flower lettering. Ay, qué cute, cabrón. Wear my glasses. I can't read this.
She looks through her purse and pulls out a spray bottle.
You're too late, you sick bastard.
Chata sprays
It's
Eddie.
pepper spray. Take that.
It doesn't even sting.
Because you're Mexican, it's a spice to us.
Eddie grabs the bottle from Chata and reads the label.
This is an avian water spritzer.
I can't read on my glasses. Oh, yeah. It keeps my face moisturized and young.
Well, it's not
Chata
working.
sprays her face.
Yeah, well, neither did the Botox. Hey, since you're not gonna kill me, can I get her to my doctor? That decathlon and Osama wouldn't wait. I got a DUI, I lost my license.
You got a DUI?
It was bingo night and half-price beers. Look, just take me, damn it. He's checking my liver.
Sure. Just don't try to moisturize me anymore.
Yeah, you and your stupid dreams.
I know they're expensive. I just never understood why Latinas have to have this ceremony at 15.
We Latinas have sweet 15 parties instead of sweet 16 so that we can beat the anorexic gringas to the good men.
I will give my coat.
Miguelito returns with cake.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm dropping her off, and then I'm going to the church.
Why?
My wife's there.
She's a nun? Man, you really fucked up this family. Big time.
The church. Eva, Eddie's wife, enters.
Sister Teresa, can you please take that organ music outside? St. Martin's.
We hear the other end of the conversation.
I'm looking for Father Chris.
He'll be back in 5 to 10 years. I'm your church secretary. Can I help you?
I need forgiveness and I need a mass.
Well, I'm sure Father Gregory can help you with the mass. But only God forgives.
I hope God's listening. I have done cruel and horrible things.
God's heard it all.
I sold timeshares.
Oh, that is bad. I hate timeshare presentations. All I got in Puerto Vallarta was a thermos for 3 hours of hell.
I built a condominium hotel with the money I stole from a narco. I sold the hotel to Sheraton International and made a fortune, and I abandoned my family.
I've heard worse.
I need the priest to do a mass for my daughter's quinceañera.
Who is this?
Eddie enters holding a cell phone.
Eddie?
It's me.
Eddie? Oh my God! Oh, I mean, gosh, Lord. Eddie?
It's really me.
Eva knees Eddie in the groin.
Ow! Okay. I deserve that. Well,
I thought you were dead.
I'm alive and I'm in great pain.
Did you hit him?
Yes.
Good, hit him again. I didn't come looking for you.
I thought you were dead.
You would have known if I was dead. You'd feel it. We're connected. We always were. We still are, Eva.
Connected? We're disconnected like our phones used to be when we were married.
Yeah? We're still married.
Yes, we still are. And I hate you for it.
Eva turns to leave.
Don't you walk out on me.
How dare you? After you walked out on me, cabrón. I'm not walking, I'm running.
Eddie moves toward Eva. Chata stands between them.
Who needs a bad Mexican telenovela when I can watch YouTube? Hey, you're a crook who could never hold an honest job, a scam artist who walked out on your family without saying goodbye.
Can we talk alone without the pit bull and the taxi dress?
No, she finally got you out of her life and I'm gonna make sure you stay out.
I want to see my daughter.
No, Eddie, you leave Sonora alone.
I want one night with my family.
What?
I want closure. I read that somewhere. That's what I want, and I'm willing to pay for it. Closure.
How much, Eddie? How much for all those nights I cried for you? How much for those extra jobs I had to work to put your daughter through private high school? How much for the health insurance I could never afford? How much for all those months that you were gone? I thought you were dead.
You think you can buy us? Buy us like we were some cheap whores?
I'm willing to pay $500,000.
$500,000 doesn't make you a cheap whore, mija. That makes you a respectable couple.
$500,000?
Yeah, $500,000 for each of you. To let me throw you a quinceañera for Sonora. Here, it's a cashier's check for both of you.
Eddie pulls a cashier's check out of his pocket.
One night, and walk out of your lives forever. Just one night.
You can't buy forgiveness, Eddie. Get out.
Chata grabs the check from his hand.
I forgive you. You will buy love for a lot less. I knew a woman that had sex with a man for a few margaritas and a couple of tequila chasers at Red Lobster.
Mama, that was you.
Oh, yeah.
Eva, I need an answer.
Here's your answer. No. Now get out.
Come on, Eva. The man's changed. He's richer. It's the cashier's check. it out to Sonora Valderrama.
There's 2 more checks in this envelope, one for you, Eva, and one for Chata. $500,000 each. Consider it late child support.
Mama, give him back the checks. Eddie, how dare you try to buy our forgiveness?
I forgive you, I really do. Really.
Eva, wait, let's talk.
Too late. Stay away from us.
She
Eva!
runs out.
Eva!
Eddie runs after her. Eva's condo. There's a loud knock on the door.
Sonora, Sonny! Open the door, Sonny! Baby girl!
Sonora, dressed in her pajamas, enters and opens the door.
It's a miracle your daddy's alive.
I know. Mom just called. Is it true? I can't believe it. Have you seen him?
With my own eyes, mija.
Oh my God. Where has he been for all these past 3 years?
In Mexico.
What?
In Mexico, getting rich selling real estate.
You lied to me. You all lied to me. What kind of family do I belong to? You said he was killed.
No, I said I hoped he was killed, just like I hoped he won a big jackpot at the new casinos. But I never do, mija. But today we had the mother of all motherloods, El Gordo.
What are you talking about?
Baby, I know I don't seem like a spiritual woman, but I am.
Grandma, you slugged the priest.
I didn't slug him, I bitch slapped him. But he deserved it. He called out the wrong numbers in bingo. It was a 6, not a 9. He was dyslexic, mija. Ay. You remember how excited your father was when he was planning your quinceañera a few years ago?
Yeah, I remember. He booked a DJ from New York. He bought me the most expensive quince dress he could find. He reserved the crown room at the Hotel de Coronado. He ordered 300 pounds of masa, and then he disappeared. We ate tamales for 2 years.
Chata pulls out the invitation from her purse and gives it to Sonora.
Well, now he's back and he wants to throw you that quinceañera he promised you. He wants closure. And ask Jesse what closure means, because it might be some psychological thing. I don't know.
I'm 18. I'm an adult. This is bullshit. I'm not having a quince now.
Are you crazy? A quinceañera's like Christmas, birthday, Miss America pageants all rolled into one, mija. Thousands of miles of lace and dreams. It's your coming out party. And I'm not talking about Uncle Tito's coming out party, which also had thousands of miles of lace and dreams. Maybe your quinceañera sponsors, your padrinos, will buy you everything you want for free. Padrinos de Diamond Pendant, padrinos de Don Perignon, padrinos de Stretch Armor, eh? Your mother had a quinceañera, I had a quinceañera. Even your Aztec ancestors had a quince. Now they don't rip out your heart though, and you don't have to be a virgin.
Quinceañera? As 315s, families practically go bankrupt themselves on stupid dresses and at a ridiculous party. They should be saving up for their college educations instead. A quinceañera is a dehumanizing, sexist, patrimonial tradition that is basically a pre-wedding auction block. No way.
Sonora rips up the invitation.
You sound like a feminista. How hard is it to wear a tacky dress and a tiara? Believe me, it'll be worth it.
It's not gonna happen.
Eva enters carrying a Nordstrom garment bag.
How the hell did you get here so fast?
I got my neighbor LaShonda, the crazy Jehovah's Witness, to breathe into my breathalyzer and start my car.
That's illegal.
I'd rather be legal and rich than poor and stupid. Take the money.
What's going on here?
I'm not going to let him buy his way back into our lives.
Chata pulls the checks from her cleavage.
Baby girl, your father has given each of us 500,000 reasons why you should have a quince. And attached to this check.
Eva grabs the checks from Chata.
You get these? How could you? You hate him.
Chata grabs the checks back from Eva.
I don't hate money. Ever since he became rich, he's so much more charming. I could learn to like him. Rich people are fun. Even Donald Trump with his dagger gets laid.
Mama, stay out of it. I'm seeing him tonight for dinner at the Valencia. We need to talk about Sonora.
That's the most romantic place in town. See him at Denny's, it's cheaper. He wants you on the menu. He's bad news.
We will be talking about the child support he owes and legal papers.
Does anyone care what I think?
He wants closure? I'll give him closure. I want to say goodbye to him forever on my terms.
Does anyone care how I feel?
Eddie left, and I'm over him. I'm single, and I'm happy. Every day I tell myself how damn happy I am. Damn it, I'm happy. And I'm going to show him how happy I am.
Are you people insane? He dumped us. He's dead. Let him stay that way. We don't need him anymore.
You're right. And I'm going to tell him to get out of our lives tonight after dinner. But I'm going to look great doing it.
Eva holds up a sexy dress to the coach from Garden to back.
Does anyone want my opinion?
Will this dress make me like that? And can you see my gray?
Mama.
Eva, closure.
Yes, closure.
Closure? Are you all crazy? Was I adopted?
Honey, you weren't adopted, but you were an accident. A surprise.
Mom, why do you always have to bring up the past?
Because you're going to dinner with it.
Look, I want closure just as much as him. And tonight, I'm going to give it to him.
You just keep closure your legs, okay?
Undisclosed location. El Jefe, a menacing narco, talks on the phone with bandages all over his head.
Closure. Eddie wants closure. We put a plastic bag on his head, then we put him in an oil drum. We close the lid, we weld it shut, and we bury him in the desert. Now that's closure. You don't get any more closure than that. I'm good at putting closure on people. He comes back like nothing happened. I'm not forgetting what he did. He took $500,000 from me and faked his own death. And he got my brother arrested in that exchange. He killed my brother. Okay, I killed my brother. But I had to kill him. He would have talked. Besides, it was his idea to bring Eddie on the job and make him some cash for his daughter's stupid quinceañera. So he'll get his closure, all right? Closure in a casket. 100 bodyguards can guard him, but I will know his every move. And you know who's gonna tell me? You. I'm going to visit Eddie to make sure he gets his fucking closure. Right after I heal from these little operation I had done. Oh, by the way, I lost 20 pounds on this diet. I'm looking great. I feel rested. Less pressure on me. Once these bandages come off, I'm gonna look like a telenovela star. I had the best plastic surgeon in Tijuana, and it was his last operation. No one knows I'm alive, so keep your mouth shut.
Ava and Eddie are having dinner at a romantic restaurant.
Eddie, I came out to dinner with you to talk about Sonora and get these papers signed. It's the deed to our condo.
Ava, my God, you're beautiful. You're doing this to hurt me, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Smell the perfume on my neck. Your favorite.
Oh, my God, that hurts.
I knew it would. It's all you will ever get from me.
Remember when I used to say that we were so close that we shared the same shadow?
No, I don't.
Remember those tequila shots I used to do off your belly? Candles, lighting up the room, music playing. The cold sting of tequila down my throat and the sweetness of your lips on mine. We were in love, baby. Nothing could keep us apart.
You could, Eddie. You could keep us apart. And you did. It's too late for us. I'm over it. I'll start my own company. All on my own. I don't want you back in my life. And I don't want your money.
Don't you remember our life? We were in love, more than love. Don't you remember those tequila shots off your belly?
Is that what you remember?
Yes.
Let me tell you what I remember. I remember shopping for a good broiled chicken at Costco, buying bulk diapers, finding a pizza slice for $1. Those are my most beautiful memories. Not tequila shots, the little times, the hard times, the coin jar for our electric bills. I remember planting grass seeds on our lawn that we knew would never grow. Trying to make roses bloom in the backyard of our condo. A condo that we could never afford because of a bitch called credit score hated me. Life, boring, normal life. But you always needed more, Eddie. That's why you hurt us. That's why you ran away.
I wanted more for you, for Sonora. That's why I tried every scam I could imagine when it was time for her quinceañera, I didn't know what to do. I wanted the best for Sonora. She deserved the best. I couldn't afford it, so I did a favor for Jefe.
You worked with a narco?
I didn't work for him. I set him up. It was all part of my plan.
Eddie, you always had a plan. That was the problem.
No,
You always thought about you.
I was thinking about us. There's no me, Eva. Jefe would have killed me. He would have killed you. When it didn't go down as planned, I faked my death and ran into Mexico. I tried to drink myself to death, but that didn't work.
Why not? You were always good at drinking. You should have tried working yourself to death. That would have killed you quicker.
But I couldn't die. So I ended up on a beach. My life was over. I thought you two would be better off without me. But every little girl reminded me of Sonora. Every beautiful woman reminded me of you. I wanted to be with my family again, even if it's just for one night. But remember what I said when Sonora was born?
Yes.
I just whispered in her ears. I whispered, "You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." Over and over again. You're so beautiful. So beautiful. As beautiful as your mother.
Coming here was a mistake. You hurt me too easily, Eddie. That's the one thing you've always done really well. I used to believe in you, in us. But then, when I believed you were dead, I got used to that idea. Stay dead, Eddie.
Ava begins to exit. Eddie grabs her and kisses her.
I'm not dead, and neither are you.
Ava kisses him back.
We are not doing this.
You're alive, Eva, so am I.
She begins to leave.
Okay? No. I won't kiss you again. Just stay. Stay, Ava. Being back in here in town, everything's a memory. Everything's changed. But the only thing that stayed the same is how much I love you. Stay. Let me look at you.
She crosses to Eddie and starts to kiss him softly. She stops. She exits. Eddie runs after her.
Eva! Eva!
Ava's condo. Sonora enters holding a cell phone. Chata follows holding a half-empty bottle of tequila.
Shit, she's not picking up. Where is she? You think she spent the night with him?
Yes, cabrón. You always had a way with her. He was always a devil with nice cologne and sharp clothes. I know they had sex.
No, that's it. It's my mother.
Well, your mother had sex at least once with him. I mean, she was pregnant when she walked down the aisle.
Your mom was pregnant when she got married?
Just by months behind. Why do you think the wedding pictures are always from the waist up?
What kind of family would I belong to?
A very loving one. Look, it's hard to be a Latina. You have to be a virgin and a mother at the same time. I don't know how I did it. Baby girl, your father came back. At least hear him out.
What's there to hear? I come from such a screwed up family. I don't know why I'm not a stripper or a porn star. I need some support here.
Okay, you would have been the best stripper or the best porn star ever.
Not that kind of support.
I can never please you girls.
I used to believe he was bigger than life. I loved him. When he was dead, he was my hero. Now that he's alive and back, who is he? What is he?
Come on, it's a slumber party. I'm gonna make a drink.
It's always been more party than slumber with you.
Talk to your dad.
No!
He's your father. He wants to give you $500,000. Go on. Have a quinceañera so you can get your tuition paid for Stanford.
Jesse enters.
What are you doing here, Jesse?
I'm not giving up on us, Sonora.
How do you get in here?
I have a key.
You have a key to the house?
How else is it supposed to get in when mom's asleep?
Shame on you both.
I thought you knew.
Of course I know, but shame on you both for admitting it.
Jesse, it's not a good time. Go to Stanford. Have a nice life with normal people. I'll just disappoint you.
I'm staying here with you. I go where you go, or I don't go nowhere.
You would do that for me? You've got your career. What will your family say? You give up Stanford to stay here for me? Your mom's not gonna like that.
Don't know. And I don't care. You're my family.
What happens if I go and it doesn't work out?
What if it does work out?
You're smart, Jesse. Don't be stupid.
What is it with you, girls and men? Don't you see that they just make your lives complicated?
I can't go with you.
Why? Because maybe you might have it all. Maybe you wonder what a boyfriend that really loves you, a good education, a future.
Go see your dad and take his money to go to school.
I'm not doing it for money. It's too late. I already missed my quince and I turned out fine. Everyone just leave me alone.
Do it for you. Get the quinceañera behind you. Get out of your life once and for all. Maybe you would trust men a little more. Maybe you would trust me. I'm not your father. I'm me. I will never leave you.
Damn, he's good. Fuck it, if you don't take him, I will.
Stop it. Just leave before I change my mind and go with you. Go!
I'll go. Can't talk you into loving me. Or maybe you should love yourself and have that quinceañera.
Jesse exits.
I knew he would leave.
And you had nothing to do with that. You are acting like a spoiled child who need to grow up. And I need a drink.
Maybe I do need to grow up. He's going to Stanford and I'm going with him. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Back in time.
Theater. Jorge enters.
Eddie, I hired a crew. We are all set.
Did you find them?
Yes, I did. I found the original damas and chambelans that were going to be in Sonora's court 3 years ago. I even found her original escort, Freddie Galvez.
Freddie Galvez. Ah, she's gonna be so happy and surprised.
Well, I don't know about happy, but she will be really surprised.
How is he?
In prison. He'll be out in about 25 to life, too late for the quinceañera.
He was an Eagle Scout.
Oh, that explains the ropes and knots.
What?
It was in the police report I read. He seemed like such a sweet little boy, but then again, so was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Maybe you should leave the past.
Oh, well, forget about Freddie. How about this? I found a local celebrity. How would you like to have local legend and president of Oxnard College, Richard Duran?
No, I need someone bigger. I mean, he's a good guy, but no offense to Richard Duran.
Okay.
No, celebrity.
I got Sonora a better date. A dream date. Fernando Cahuenga.
Fernando Cahuenga?
Fernando Cahuenga.
Lights change. Fernando Cahuenga enters grandly upstage.
Hello, I'm Fernando Carhuenga. So good to see you all. I love this beautiful city. Hasta que te conocí. I do a great Juan Gabriel impersonation. So, where's my check?
He was great in The Rich Also Cry in Big Houses. He co-starred with Rosalinda Morales.
She was a whore. A whore who stood in front of my camera. She wrecked my close-ups. We were lovers. I obtained a venereal disease from her. Will this be a personal engagement?
Yes, I have a young girl that used to be your biggest fan.
A young girl. Yes, I realize I'm their biggest fantasy. I accept the pressure. Will there be a sexual service involved? I insist that she be clean.
She's my daughter.
Then I trust she will be clean. I once acted for a prince in Bahrain. I secretly slept with the prince's wife. She paid me well for that service, but she was not clean. It was the desert, hot, muggy,
Listen,
dust.
if you touch my daughter, I'll kill you. I need an entertainer, not a porn star.
Not a porn star. I have the passion, but not the inches. So, it's not a private section. Terribly sorry, since I no longer act in telenovelas because of an unfortunate affair with the studio head's wife and sister. And since my English language crossover failed, I find it necessary to earn a living through other means. I was a masseuse, a commercial acting coach, a Carnival cruise ship performer. I sold land with Eric Estrada in Tempe, Arizona. I can do it all. I am a jack in the box of all trades. So, I'm hired? When do I start?
Never.
Oh, Eddie, coño, he was a soap royalty. He was having a hard time of it. Sonora would love it. We all loved watching this guy in the 90s when he was good looking and in shape and a star. Look at him, he's pathetic.
Excuse me, but I can hear you talk about the anti-heads.
Okay, maybe you're right. All right, Fernando Cahuenga, you're hired. Escort my daughter to a pizza. Well, not escort, okay? Give the guy on her side.
Thank you. If you need me to do anything special for anyone, I am flexible. I can lift weights in a speedo. A North Korean general paid me thousands in counterfeit bills to squat in my speedos.
Maybe this is not such a good idea.
Nonsense! This will be a great event, money back guarantee. I you the money. Oh, can I get some cocaine? It's for my manager.
You don't have a manager.
Okay, it's for me. Reality is creeping in. I need to keep it away. I used to be such a star. What happened?
Chata enters.
Hello?
That's my cue. Watch this star power.
My God, you look like a washed up Fernando Cahuenga.
I am Fernando Cahuenga. Now I must leave. I am destroying the disillusion.
Okay, Eddie, the check's cleared, everything's looking good except for one little thing. Sonora looks like she won't be back. Very sad, really. Anyway, I want to know if Sonora doesn't show, do Evan and I still get to keep the money?
Yes.
Another thing.
What?
What if you die?
Oh my God. You still keep the money. I sold everything. I have nothing.
Okay, but I gotta warn you, you're in deep shit.
What?
There's a saying in Mexico. In Mexico, nothing ever happens. But if something does happen, remember, nothing ever happens. And by the way, Enrique's alive.
What? How do you know?
I know his family. I met them when I was young. They were the nicest crime family I ever knew.
I'm not worried. It's the least of his worries. You get your money no matter what happens to me.
Well, that's all I wanted to know. Now, if you will excuse me, I have to make a call to an old friend. I'm going to invite him to the quince.
Wait, who are you calling?
Sonora enters. Eddie stops.
I thought you were dead.
I'm alive.
You're supposed to be dead.
I'm alive. I'm here, baby girl.
Baby girl? I'm not your baby girl. I'm 18. I'm a woman. How could you? You abandoned us. How could you abandon us? Do you know what that feels like? I told myself you were dead, and like a pendeja, I believed that I saw you at every important times in my life. I even thought I saw you at my high school graduation. I was valedictorian.
Valedictorian.
I wish you could have been there. I kept looking for you after school. I thought you might surprise me and you show up and drive me home just like you used to. I kept looking for you. I always kept looking for you. I just kept looking for you and then I just stopped.
I'm sorry.
That's all?
I'm sorry, and here's $500,000, and I want to throw you that quinceañera party that I promised.
Well, that's much better. 3 years of psychotherapy just got fixed in one sentence.
Don't tell me you went to therapy.
No, we couldn't afford it.
Good. Latinos don't go to therapy. We cause other people to go to therapy.
I don't know you. When you disappeared, my grandma said that you were killed. My neighbor said you ran off with another woman, but Mom never said a word. I didn't know what to think. I knew you had been dead because the father I knew, the man I loved, if he was alive, he would have came back.
I know, I'm a little late, but I'm Latino. We got a different sense of time, you know? But I'm back.
I can't trust men because of you.
That's a good thing. I don't want you to trust men.
Miguelito enters.
I was accepted to Stanford University. I'm doing something with my life. I was gonna come here and take your money and use it for school. I have a great boyfriend waiting for me there. But I can't.
Take the money. Go to school.
I don't want your money. I don't even know why you came back. Were you that guilty? When did you decide to come back? After you realized that you had been forgotten for good? Because I stopped thinking about you. I don't even remember you. Who are you?
I'm your father. I love you. I want to make it up to you.
How? By throwing me a quinceañera? Too late. I won't be there. Keep your dirty money.
No, remember when you got hurt? Remember I used to sing that song to you? Sana, sana. Do you remember that song? Sana, sana.
I don't remember that stupid song. And I don't remember you.
Sonora breaks down and embraces Eddie.
I missed you so much.
My baby girl.
You should have never came back.
Sonora exits.
It was a big mistake coming back here, Miguelito. Let's go.
Wait.
Let's go.
Oh no, Eddie. We came this far, we're going to have a quinceañera.
Eddie exits, Miguelito follows, then stops and turns around. He calls out to Sonora.
Sonora! Sonora! Hi, you don't know me, but I know your father. I work for him. Eddie's a good man. Okay, that's not true. Eddie was a bad man. He was trying to be a good man.
It's not gonna work.
Let me just talk. Your father came to my village in Mexico when it was nothing. You looked like a man running from something or someone. And my village was the perfect village to run to. Because it was a small fishing village. One whore and one town crook. That was me. The town crook, not the whore. The whore was my girlfriend. No, I was the town crook and chief of police.
What does this have to do with my dad being a cop?
Hey, bodyguard. Your father made my town. He hired me and made me rich. One day, drunk off his ass, he told me why he was hiding. In his former life, he was a father with a beautiful wife and a daughter he adored. A daughter he would do anything for. His daughter begged him for a quinceañera. He tried to pay for that quince by doing something illegal. A stupid move. But it was the only way he could pay for that party, so that he could make her happy. He knew the narcos would come after him and his family, so he was forced to fake his death. He had no choice but to run and hide.
Okay, so let me get this straight. My father was a criminal and your girlfriend is a whore?
Okay, I'm not convincing you to go to your quinceañera, but maybe this will.
Miguelito hands Sonora a photograph. It's her at her high school graduation.
This is me at my graduation. How did you get this photo? Did my mother give this to you?
No, your father did. He took that photograph.
How could he? He wasn't there.
He was there. He just couldn't tell you. He risked his life to be there.
What's his life?
There is a bad man who would pay lots of money to know where your father is. But I won't say a word.
Why? Because you're an honorable man?
No, I am a crooked cop that can be bought. I'm a very bad man.
Then why?
Because I was invited to a quinceañera. And I love a good quince. Will you be there for a man who took a picture as he watched his daughter graduate?
Sonora looks at the photo, not knowing what to do. She runs away. The theater stage.
Yo vivía tan distinto, algo hermoso, muy divino, lleno de felicidad. Yo sabía de alegrías, la belleza de la vida, pero no de soledad, pero no de soledad. Eso y muchas cosas más. Yo jamás sufrí, yo jamás lloré. Yo era muy feliz, yo vivía muy bien, hasta que te conocí. Vi la vida con dolor, no te miento, fui feliz, aunque con muy poco amor. Y muy tarde comprendí que no te debía amar, porque hoy crowds.
It's mob, not mob. Mob.
My English is regrettable sometimes, but listen to Antonio Banderas. He barely speaks English, but he's a great actor with a great career. He lisps, and it's sexy. I lisp, and I start rumors.
Please, quiet. There's not gonna be any quinceañera.
No party?
No.
No check?
No.
No workman's comp?
No.
No mames!
Sonora enters, angry.
You were at my college graduation?
Yes. I was there. I was so proud. You broke 100 years of no for our family, standing on that stage, giving your speech.
And after all these years, you want to throw me a quinceañera?
A girl may get married many times, but she only gets one quinceañera.
I don't get you.
I'm a Latino father. You're not supposed to give me. You're supposed to obey me and look after me when I'm old and bring me a beer once in a while.
Ay, you frustrate me. Okay then, if you buy me a dress, I might just fucking be there.
Sonora exits.
That's my sweet baby girl. Now you earn your money, Fernando Coenga.
Because we're gonna throw a party?
A great party.
We are going to throw the
Greatest
greatest
quinceañera ever.
this town has ever seen.
seen.
Sweet child of mine.
The silver and black of the previous scenes is replaced with shocking pink ribbons, a colored tablecloth, party balloons, etc. A Mexican flag now hangs in the place where once we saw an American one. On the screens are projected the logo for the party that says, Sonora's Sweet 15 Quinceañera, surrounded by gaudy graphic hearts and flowers. A wireless microphone is on a stand at center stage. Lively contemporary Latin music fills the room, Yo no fui, as the house lights dim.
Welcome to an elegant evening of glamour and elegance. Too many elegancies. Señor Jorge.
Jorge enters in a panic.
Hey, damn it, Erasmo, just make the copy as written. Mr. Valderrama is about to arrive. Oh, I'm under so much pressure, I need a drink.
Addressing the audience,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sonora Valderrama Quinceañera, her fabulous Sweet 15. Okay, well, the family will be arriving any second now, so some things before we get started. Now, some of us here, we are perfect, we've all made mistakes, such as the clothes I see some of you wearing, and it's quinceañera. But that's okay, because you are here, and I need bodies, and that's why that tour, the bus, ended up here, okay? You will eventually get back on the bus and stuff your faces with churros in Channel Island, but first, let me fill you in. Erasmo cut the sound, Chino cut the video.
Jorge comes close to the audience.
I don't have the money to pay for this quinceañera because I spent it. It's all gone. I gambled it away at the Indian reservation, the one with that store outlet. Oh, it's so fabulous. Anyway, I will get an authentic. I got an authentic Indian dream catcher from China, and it's so good. Listen, the Indians, we're even now. They got me drunk and they stole all my shit. Okay? It's called historical karma. But you can't tell the father, the mother, or the poor daughter, or anyone else because it would just ruin a quince. So, I'm gonna need help. Traditionally, 10 close friends of the girl, okay, honor, call them her court, okay, made up of damas, ladies, chambelans, gentlemen, dressed in fancy tuxedos and lovely dresses, rehearsed for weeks to prepare to dance the quince, okay? But I spent all the money, so we not only have the tuxedos and the lovely dresses, we don't even have a court. So, I need 5 couples to volunteer, come up to the Sonora's court and dance the traditional waltz of the flowers. Okay, I just need 5 couples. Come on stage and let me teach you the simple dance. Then don't be shy. Sonora needs your help, and God knows I need your help. Okay? Come on, I'm a fucking fuck if you don't come up here and help me.
Jorge, the father's here.
Oh my God, I'm under so much pressure.
With perfect vision,
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Valderrama, the father of the girl of honor.
Wow. Wow, how's everything looking? Is Sonora here?
I think so.
Jorge gestures to Eddie, speaking into the microphone, handing him a seating chart.
Hello, guests and friends. So glad you could make it. I spared no expense. Wow, I did not realize I had so many friends and relatives. Wow, family. We've got a big family, don't we? seating chart, so let me read. Hello, Uncle Concepcion and Aunt Lupita.
Just look at the seating chart, okay, Eddie? It's been a while and you have a big Latino family, okay? You may not recognize some of them.
I don't recognize them.
Okay,
Has Ava arrived?
which one's Ava? The angry wife, psychotic grandmother, or abandoned daughter?
No, she's the angry wife.
No, but Fernando Cahuenga, the telenovela star, has been here. He drank all the champagne.
He wasn't at his hotel this morning. He wasn't at his hotel this morning. I thought he took my money and skipped out of town. You know, I would have killed him. I can't stand thieves.
Well, thieves are merely people who need to be loved. Mercy is a virtue.
I pay for doves, lots of doves. Where's the doves? Did they arrive?
Oh, there's a white dove shortage because of bird flu. How about street pigeons? You know, casually walking off to Sonora's future.
Jorge exits quickly.
No, I ordered doves. The hall looks nice, though. I like it here.
Eddie, bad news. Heth is alive.
I know, Chaka told me. I didn't believe it.
I'm gonna go look around.
Miguelito starts to walk around the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mother of Sonora Valderrama.
Spotlight and video close-up of Chata entry.
It's grandmother. Grandmother, but it's an easy mistake. Where are the valet parkers? I really shouldn't be driving. Happy quinceañera, here's a gift.
She hands Eddie an odd-shaped present for Sonora.
Thank you.
You paid for it. That and this tetale. Is Fernando Cahuenga here? I'm his biggest fan. When he was young, I would have done him.
When you were young, it didn't take much for you to do anybody.
I'm gonna let that go and find the bar. You look older, Eddie.
Yeah, time's a bitch.
Tell me about it. When I was young, you could bounce a dime off my ass.
Or a couple of sailors.
You never liked me much either, but fine. For tonight, I'll pretend we're one big happy family because $500,000 buys a lot of happy family from me.
She kisses Eddie, then moves to the audience.
Speaking of family, who the hell are these people?
That's Aunt Lupita.
Ay, mira, tía Lupita, ¿te ves bien? Mira, más delgada.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the bar.
Okay. The bar's in the lobby.
By the way, Sonora's here.
And it was all worth it.
Chata exits to the bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the once international superstar Fernando Cahuenga.
Spotlight on Fernando Cahuenga, who makes a grand entrance upstage, wearing very large sunglasses and a spectacular entertainer's outfit.
Hello, people, it's me. In real life, I am Fernando Cahuenga, and I cannot wait to dance with
Sonora!
Sonora!
Where you been? I'm paying you to be seen.
Unfortunately, I went out last night to Tijuana.
What happened here? Did you get in a fight?
No, God, no.
Whorehouse?
Regrettably, not enough money. The whores don't give me credit anymore.
What happened?
Fernando removes his sunglasses, revealing a drooping eye.
Oh my God!
Botox. I tried to go to my own plastic surgeon in Tijuana. He was the best. He was like Da Vinci with a scalpel. Shockingly, they found him dead. The police ruled it a suicide. He shot himself 5 times in the back of the head. He must have been very depressed. So I went to one of those discount plastic surgeons. They are a hit or miss. And unfortunately, he hit the wrong nerve. Slight facial paralyzation. It's more common than you think. But notice the smoothness around his other eye.
Wow.
I look 10 years younger.
Man, the other eye does look a lot younger.
See, he's very good. Is the face half smooth or is the face half paralyzed?
That's half paralyzed, not paralyzed. You're a mess.
I wanted to look as young as I was in Tres Hermanas, tan poco tiempo.
You were in a show called Three Sisters, So Little Time?
You saw it? It was popular in the rural South. It was a subtitle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mother of Sonora, Eva Valderrama.
Spotlight and video close-up on Eva, who enters in a glamorous party dress.
Actually, it's Gomez. Valderrama is my married name. It's a long story. Please, everyone, enjoy the party. Glad you could all make it. Oh my God. Are you okay?
It sometimes depends on Chuck to see me this close.
You look horrible.
And perhaps a little makeup.
He's like a circus freak.
I must leave and sign autographs.
Eddie, I think he's had a stroke.
No, it's Botox. He had Botox. Okay, Eva, thank you.
I had to be here.
And I had to throw a quinceañera for my daughter. I'm her father. Promise her a quinceañera, I'm giving her a quinceañera. That's what makes a man, to provide for his family, even if it's a few years late.
Well, we'll see bar tonight. Eddie, there's a guy running around outside trying to catch pigeons. Are pigeons on the menu?
Pigeons?
At least you're trying, Eddie.
I am trying.
Jorge enters with feathers flying off of his body.
Eddie, it's time to announce the program for the evening.
Jorge passes Eddie the program, then gestures into the microphone.
Thank you all for attending this special day. I have spared no expense. Honey, will you please announce the dinner to the program?
Eddie gives Ava the menu. Ava then reads the menu into the microphone.
We have a wonderful meal. As an appetizer, chipotle tamales with duck and huitlicoche sauce. The main dish is Huachinango red snapper served with lobster tail grilled over grape and cherry wood.
Dinner's after the party, way after the party. First we have the doll ceremony, the shoe ceremony, and the father-daughter dance.
Hey, this is a gourmet dinner prepared by Oxnard College students in their gourmet department. And we have an open bar, the drinks are on me. I have Napa Valley's finest wines. You're gonna have a great time tonight.
I can't wait to meet you all. If you're here, you must be friends of my daughter. I'm so proud of her. I'm getting choked up. Enjoy the meal and more.
Ava turns to Eddie.
Why didn't you do this 3 years ago?
I tried, but my plan didn't work out as I expected, that's all.
Eddie, let's go with the party, make the announcement.
Okay, we got great entertainment this evening with Ballet Folklorico de Mexico. That's right, Ballet Folklorico de Mexico. We got Fernando Cuenca performing a song from his album, Mucho, 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 Mucho Amor. Y Más Amor. And you remember that song? He did, it was big in the early 90s. When he was standing.
Fernando's after dinner, Fernando's for dessert. First we must enjoy hors d'oeuvres and find wine. They're in the lobby.
Okay.
Chata enters angrily with a wine glass and a very small package of cheese puffs.
Hey, Eddie, they charged me for my wine, you cheap bastard. And it came out of a box. And they gave me cheese puffs. Cheese puffs and bad wine. I'm at a Latino party for sure. We might as well be at the bowling alley in Ventura.
You charged me? They gave you cheese puffs? It's all been paid for. I gave them cash. That should be cheese puffs.
They're not cheese puffs.
They're cheese
Ignorante. They're puffed fromage. It's classic French.
Hey, Eddie, cheese puffs do not count as hot hors d'oeuvres.
Chata takes a sip from her wine beer cup and spits it out.
Great quince, Eddie. Anyone want to go on a beer and wine run? I can still taste the feet that crush these grapes. Really get after you.
Have you been drinking?
Not enough to enjoy this party.
Ladies and gentlemen, padrino of the cake and partner
Bodyguard!
to Eddie and his daughter, Miguelito.
Eddie, I got very bad news. There's a big black Cadillac Escalade with Tijuana plates in the parking lot filled with very big guys with long mustache and big belt buckles. So either los Tigres del Norte are in town, or they haven't going to crash your quinceañera. My advice?
What?
My advice?
What?
Run!
Run?
Fernando
Not
begins
you!
to exit.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm lactose intolerant. Stale cheese puff. This is a reto.
He exits upstage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
2 tickets! Costa Rica!
please give a round of applause to our princess of the night,
I'm not leaving.
escorted by international.
We gotta get out of here! F is coming!
I'm not leaving.
Fernando Cuenca. We present to you Miss Sonora Valderrama.
She enters wearing a horrible dress, a mix between old 70s gown and ghetto fabulous.
Thanks, Dad.
This isn't the dress I picked out.
It was on sale, Eddie.
I feel like a cake ornament. Was this my actual dress? Okay, all this to go to Stanford?
Is this your idea of a joke?
An all-woman mariachi band enters playing. The women are all covered in tattoos.
These aren't the Mariachi Vargas?
No, they are the unwed mothers from the Colina Women's Detention Center. They are here to accompany the doll ceremony.
Jorge addresses the audience.
The doll ceremony is one of the quinceañera's most beloved and unique rituals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time-honored tradition. La quinceañera surrenders her most precious and beloved doll, which represents the giving up of her childhood. The wise and ancient matriarch of the family gives the quince her first high-heel shoes, symbolizing her passage to womanhood. I love this moment.
A scary Chucky-looking doll is revealed.
It's Chucky! So now think about your childhood and get ready to start giving it up.
He pulls out of the shoebox 2 tacky high heels with loud blinking lights. They look prostitute chic.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
God.
These aren't the Jimmy Choo shoes I ordered.
I found another Asian designer in an outlet store, much cheaper, Jimmy Figao.
Are the lights for the hookers safety?
They're disgusting.
I like them. They're really got this.
Well, they're easy to find, but finding my dignity is going to be a lot tougher.
Miguelito, with security wand in hand, confronts a male audience member in the front row.
Security check! Stand up! Stand up!
Miguelito.
I'm not taking chances, boss.
Miguelito, relax.
I'm not relaxing. This is a dangerous place. I'm in charge of security. I'm metal detecting this guy.
This is not the quinceañera I had in mind.
They never are.
Miguelito's wand beeps. He then jumps
Gun! 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 False alarm. Just a steel hip socket. We got a veteran here.
Let's give a big round of applause for our many service.
He sets a gaudy-colored throne-like chair center stage.
Madames et messieurs, now it's time for the shoe ceremony. Sonora will be escorted by international novela star Fernando Cahuenga.
I'm sorry, but who is this guy?
He's a star of such classic telenovela hits as Dos Mujeres, Un Idiota, Mi Madre es Mi Padre,
The first transsexual telenovela.
Los Ricos También Lloran, the rich also cry, but when they do it's in big houses.
That had to be my favorite. I cried real tears.
And Cuatro Hermanas, Tan Poco Tiempo, 4 sisters, so little time.
It was a convent and I was a wounded soldier with 4 beautiful nuns. It was very suspenseful. We had a 4-way in the last episode, very tasteful. I had to be treated for exhaustion.
He was like a Puerto Rican method actor I once knew.
My dad hired you?
Fernando Cahuenga, honey, don't you remember? You used to love him on those novellas. Fernando Cahuenga.
I love Fernando Coluna, not Cahuenga.
Oh.
He's not half the man I am. I am a huge star. He's not man enough to carry my makeup bag.
Damas y caballeros, the shoe ceremony.
Sonora sits in the chair, removes her tennis shoes. Eddie attempts to put the high heels on Sonora, but fails. Ava and Chata push Eddie out of the way. A chaotic sequence ensues with Sonora's legs in the air as they attempt to put on her new shoes. Meanwhile,
The shoe ceremony symbolizes a girl becoming a woman. Heels are womanly. They accent a woman's body. They may be uncomfortable, but fashion is not about comfort. It's about looks, and these ones are especially built for safety.
Shoes are on. Shoe ceremony symbolizes a girl becoming...
I already said that. I'm the MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sonora. She's no longer a girl. She's all women.
Dad, I have a little surprise choreography for you. Erasmo, hit track 24. Daddy, your little girl's all grown up. Let me show you. I did this dance after a few beers of spring break last year. Oh yes, Daddy, your little girl went to Cancun and had a great time.
I performed once at Cancun spring break. I got the crabs. In garlic sauce, in a Chinese restaurant. Delicious.
Sonora does her satiric version of a hot stripper routine to the music, dancing across the stage to flashing lights. During the dance, some part of her dress is removed. Most of the family is stunned by the nature of the dance. Jorge leads the applause.
Oh my God. What kind of dance was that? That's not the dress I ordered. Those are not the shoes I ordered. This is not the dance I expected at my daughter's quinceañera. You ripped me off. You stole this knife from me.
Well, I lost, but it sounds better than I spent the money, which sounds better than I gambled away your money.
I waited 3 years for this night.
I'm sorry, Mr. Valderrama. I lost your money at an Indian casino.
3 years!
Eddie starts to choke Jorge.
What about me? I'm giving you a quinceañera on a limited budget. I got a reputation to maintain.
You lied to me!
I never lied to you. Okay, I'm not really married, but I do want to be. But in America, and especially California, they're not ready for this. Okay, I did say I would throw your daughter a quince, okay, to remember.
Eddie, I really thought you had changed and would do this night at least right. I hope you're happy. All our Sonora needs is a pole and some pervert throwing dollar bills at her.
Oh, that's my cue! Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to sing a medley of my favorite songs by my very good friend Juan Gabriel. We used to pick up chicks together.
He begins to cough violently. Miguelito gets behind Fernando to perform the Heimlich maneuver.
Miguelito, behind me, get behind me!
Extreme first aid. He's behind him in a very compromising manner. A cheese puff flies out of Fernando's mouth.
Cheese puff!
Chata pulls her camera out of her purse.
Hold it.
Chate takes a photo of Miguelito and Fernando in their compromised position.
Can I have that photo?
Hell no! I'm selling it to the gossip magazine. I'm gonna make a bundle.
But it was an innocent gesture.
From this angle, it was more like an indecent one.
Well, that's the nail in my coffin. Regrettably, I must leave. The voice must rest. And I have a mall opening in Camarillo tomorrow. Please, can I have that photo?
No!
Fernando grabs the porcelain doll and exits.
Okay, Eddie, you came back, you gave Sonora her quinceañera, now it's time to go.
I'm not leaving until I dance with my daughter.
So dance with your daughter. I'm gonna get the car and meet you up front.
Miguelito exits.
Now, ballet folklorico de Mexico will dance a traditional Aztec dance.
Oh, finally! One thing I paid for, Ballet Folklorico de Mexico.
The lights shift to reveal an actor slowly backing from upstage to center. He is dressed in an Aztecan loincloth made from a leopard print speedo, colored feathered ankle bracelets, and wearing deer antlers on his head. Then he turns to face the audience, revealing Jorge.
Actually, Ballet Folklorico de Mexico couldn't make it today, and the check to the replacement Ballet Folklorico de Calexico bound. So it's just me, Ballet Mio. I'm gonna do a traditional Aztec dance number, because originally the idea of the quinceañera came from the Aztecs, who would celebrate a young girl's tradition to womanhood through a dance before they threw her off a cliff. I was going to have a little feather, you know, little feather or sad girl join me in the how to do. Sad girl used to be a gang member, but now through positive reinforcement and dance, she has something to belong to. Note to people, sad girl was beat into a gang. She was never sexed into it. She was very adamant about that. Unfortunately, her probation has been revoked, so imagine she's beside me.
Jorge mimes the girl at his side, then blows a conch shell in the air in 4 directions. Then he grabs the conch shell from his mouth. Jorge dances his own version of an Aztec deer dance to dramatic Aztecan flutes and drums.
Give me that conch.
The Aztec leap of faith!
The dance climaxes with Jorge being shot with an imaginary arrow in his heart, as if he were a hunted deer. Jorge, as the dead deer, lies dead on the ground after a beat. His cell phone rings and pulls it out from his loincloth.
Hello? Hello, Father Gregorio. Oh, the Valderrama family, please. Yes, well, that's not good. Come on, you can't leave me stranded here like this. Hello, bueno.
He stands up.
Padrecito? What? Father Gregorio could not make it here for the blessing of the little Sonora. Oh, wow, this has to be the unluckiest quince ever. But luckily I'm a blessed. I can also bless quinceañeras. I'm an ordained minister. So please, everyone, bow your heads. Let's pray to any form of God that you might feel is fit. You know, I'm non-judgmental myself, okay? Dear Lord, whether male or female, deity or a cow, even in parts of India, or a monkey, or even L. Ron Hubbard, according to John Travolta and his good friend Tom Cruise. Personally, I'd rather pray to a cow.
Dear Lord, help us.
That's the spirit. This sweet 15 ceremony, or quinceañera, is as much as a religious ceremony as a social ceremony. This is when the parents give their child to God's service. Quinceañeras are about church and family. Let us pray. Let's pray. Dear Lord, look after Sonora as she uses this ceremony to help her achieve adulthood, or in the case, attend Stanford. I'm sure she has been brought up in your ways. Dear Lord, look after Eddie, who vowed to change his ways. Help me to forgive Eddie for attacking me. Dear Lord, from your hollow place, look after this child in your service. Can I sign the cross? Wow, kind words of forgiveness, Eddie. I think we all should forgive one another because we're just human.
Jorge grabs the microphone.
Now, it's time for the damas and chambelans from Sonora's court to dance the traditional waltz. Mi damas and chambelans, please come on stage. Rápido, por favor.
The audience members take the stage.
These are damas and chambelans for the waltz. Okay, you guys, now remember what I teach you, okay? So don't fuck it up, please don't fuck it up.
The Waltz of the Flowers is played and audience members dance.
Oh, let's have a big round of applause for our damas and chambelans. They did it up.
Jesse enters.
Sonora.
Josie,
Oh my God, you look so beautiful. So beautiful, like a bride.
maybe one day.
Jesse gets down on his knees.
Sonora Valderrama. will you go to Stanford with me?
Yes.
They kiss. Eddie walks up to Jesse.
You'll never be good enough for my little girl.
I know that.
Well, in that case, you got my blessing.
Mine too.
Please take good care of her up there.
Dad, you were always something else. But this was the best night. It's the best night I ever had. I finally got my quinceañera, and it was as bad as I expected.
Are you mad at him, baby? You have every right to be.
No, Mom. He promised me a quinceañera, and he did it. I got a tacky dress and high heels and weird guys I don't even know as my escorts.
It's not what I had hoped for.
They never are. They never are.
I got the dress, I got the shoes, the doll. I got a guy I love. And I just need one more thing that I had lost a long time ago. I just need my dad.
Sonora, when you were a little girl, I used to have you dance standing on my feet, remember?
I do.
Come on, give me a break. Y'all can just forget the betrayal, the hurt. I was trying to be good for the money, but I can't just keep my mouth shut. This was the worst party I've ever been to. A telenovela star. Okay, maybe some parts were fun, but come on, Eddie. You gotta pay for what you did. And Pepe's on his way.
Let him come. I'm not going anywhere.
Eddie, you should get out of here.
I'm not leaving till I dance with my girl.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. As sweet as the cake we're serving tonight. It's included in the package. The baker doesn't know the check's going to bounce, and neither does the caterer.
I wanted a band. I guess I got a DJ we'll have to do. DJ, play my song. My last dance with my daughter before I go. Sonny, Sonora, can I have this dance?
Yes, Dad.
Dance with your daughter, Eddie.
Sonny, Sonora,
Yes.
my God,
What?
you are so beautiful.
Sonora curtsies. Eddie bows. They dance to a slow and beautiful father-daughter dance. Bubbles fall down from the bubbler machine. It's tacky and beautiful. Suddenly a gunshot rings out and El Jefe bursts into the room with a raised gun in his hand.
Stop the party!
Ah! Oh my God, the caterer! I'm sorry, the check bounced. I'm so sorry.
I'll kill you.
Oh my God, we're all gonna die!
Shut up.
Jorge runs off stage screaming like a girl.
Expensive party, Eddie. I say it cost $500,000. Thank you, Chata, for the invitation.
Chata, you invited him, still as mean and vicious as ever.
The great white shark has not changed in a million years. Why should I?
Neither has the cockroach.
Exactly. I'm a big, mean, powerful cockroach. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, all of you. Especially you, Chata. Looks like you're not the only one who knows how to fake their own death.
You were glad to hear from me yesterday. I was a known but good memory.
I thought you were dead.
I thought you were dead too. You like my new face?
Yeah, it's really good plastic surgery. You look like...
William Levy? No. If you have enough money, you can buy anything. Even a new face.
Jefe looks around.
I thought my money would have bought a better quinceañera than this. With all disrespect, your daughter looks a lot older than 15. Nice shoes though. Chata, you told me you had a bodyguard. What's his name?
Miguelito. Yeah, Miguel.
Where is he?
He just deserted me.
You came back to town and risked your life for a quinceañera?
It was supposed to be a really good quinceañera.
I'm gonna kill you. But first, I'm gonna have one last dance with your daughter. I want a quince, and then I want a funeral. Now dance.
Don't be scared, baby.
Daddy, he's got a gun.
Someone at a quinceañera always has a gun.
Dance!
I'm not gonna dance for him.
Eddie, just dance with a psychopath before he kills you.
I'm not a psychopath. I'm a sociopath. Now dance!
Eddie gestures to Erasmo to play.
Erasmo.
As Eddie dances slowly El Jefe approaches Eddie from behind, gun raised at the back of his head.
No, don't do it. Leave him alone.
Why do you care? You were the one who called me.
You can't do it, not here. Remember when we shared our love?
Mamá, no chingues. He's my father?
Sí lo chingué, pero no es tu padre. It was years after you were born. Your father had erectile malfunction. I could have gone without knowing that. I was invited to a sister's quinceañera in Tijuana 30 years ago. Jefe was 16 and full of life. I was his substitute teacher. How could I resist? I guess I like the bad boys too.
I really don't remember that. It was years ago.
How could you forget? We made love in your papa's red limo.
Chata slides up against El Jefe.
As Vicente Fernandez voice pounded through the speakers, you were pounding through me. Y volver, volver.
El Jefe, embarrassed, steps away from Chata.
I was drunk. I was only 16. She was a lot better looking back then. She was a hooker.
Chata hits El Jefe with her purse.
I was never a hooker. A boyfriend loaned me money for rent once, but I already planned to have sex with him.
This is one messed up family.
Okay, now I'm embarrassed.
Now you're embarrassed?
Eddie, you came back for a stupid quinceañera to die for a party? Why?
I wanted a second chance.
Men like us don't give second chances, Eddie.
Jefe presses the gun under Eddie's chin.
Please. Please don't kill my father, please. I want to know him more. Daddy, I lied to you when I said I stopped looking for you. I always looked for you. And I knew you were gonna come back. Sana, sana, colita de rana. I remember that song. You sang it to me every time I fell.
Sana, sana, colita de rana.
Sana, sana, colita de rana. No, mami. I can't kill a man at his daughter's quinceañera.
He puts the gun away.
Eddie, I'm your angel of death. You owe me $500,000, and I will collect. I know you're alive, you know I'm alive. But you're not going to be alive for long, because I will get my closure.
Sure, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
By the way, I left the present in your car. Happy quinceañera.
Thanks.
He's a sociopath, not a psychopath, because he feels remorse.
Thank you. Chata, let's not tell people about our past.
Sana, sana?
It's a song about a frog's ass. It's more beautiful than you think.
Oh, I remember it. My nanny used to sing it to me.
Wow. What a night. I messed up this quinceañera.
We hear a loud bomb blast.
Now I gotta get a cab.
We hear sirens as Eddie begins to exit. Eva stops him.
Wait! You just come back into our lives and turn around and leave again?
It was just for one night. That was the deal. I was never gonna be here forever.
Why? We were always supposed to be forever. That's what marriages are supposed to be. Forever. We shared the same
How close we were.
go with you. I would have followed you. So Nora and I would have gone with you. You weren't perfect, but we never went hungry. We didn't need an expensive quinceañera. We needed you. You thought making money would prove you were a good man.
It don't hurt.
Mama, do you want to go outside and wait in the car?
Hell no. I'm not gonna go out there. They just blew up his car.
So Nora, you're a woman now.
Yes, I am. I got high heels, a tacky dress, and I even got a great boyfriend.
Then I'm going to be a woman too. You risked your life for one night with your family, I'm risking mine. I'm coming with you.
Are you crazy?
Yes, I'm leaving with my husband.
Que la chingada, una familia más neurótica.
Chata pulls out a small bottle of tequila and takes a big swig. Miguelito enters.
Miguelito, we gotta get out of here. Hefe's only giving me until tonight. We need to find another car. Hefe blew mine up.
That wasn't your car. Well, the owner of a burning black car, Cadillac Escalade, please move your car. You're blocking the exit. And your lights are on.
Eddie looks at Miguelito.
Efe won't be coming around here no more. Happy quinceañera, boss.
And he smiles.
Sonora,
Mom, Dad, go live your lives. Don't worry about me. I'll be in college. Besides, I'll be fine because I know you'll be together.
Eva, I don't know my future.
No one does. All we can count on are a few ceremonies. Baptisms, quinceañeras, weddings, funerals. The real living is what happens in between them all.
Eddie embraces Ava.
Let's go, boss. The police are on their way, and they're gonna start asking questions.
No. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this party. I'm staying here. I got a woman who would leave with me, that's all I needed to know. I'm not leaving anymore. I'll take my chances. Besides, I got a bodyguard.
Welcome home.
They kiss.
Thank you all. Part of our Latino Filmmaker series. It's a play that I thought Oxnard would like. I hope you did.
Yeah.
Did everyone have a good time? So, imagine that with mariachis and performed. I think it's a really great gift for Latinos and all the people here. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. It's part of our Thought Maker series, so we take questions from the audience. Anyone have a question? No. What?
When's the next one?
Thank you. That's a great question. Oh, let me bring out the fact that we have two Oxnard College students here. This young man here. Oscar and Jonathan. Jonathan's the first time he's done a show with us, and did a great job. You know, he's next door, works with the other teatro, which is a great teatro. So if you get a chance, really support the arts in Oxnard. And Oscar's been in 2 shows with us so far, and he actually did a show with us in LA. He came and joined us with the Latino Laws. Rafa, you know him, he produces with me, he does a lot of great stuff. Vanessa is from Ecuador and from the East Coast. This is her West Coast show that she did.
All right.
Yeah. Fernando actually did the original production. And I can tell you, I've worked with a lot of great from Broadway actors and stuff, and he's not only a friend, but a brilliant singer and actor. And when you see him with the whole crowd, it's amazing what he does. It's so funny. And Vanessa stars in the Hulu show East Los High, one of the #1 making shows for Hulu. She's been in how many shows here? 2?
3. Well, they like 5.
Like 5. And actually, I started writing on the show, so I'm actually writing her part. So, you know, yeah.
They're gonna give me the greatest monologue of my life.
Promise. And Fernando is in Latino Laws as well, and a great actor. And Norma actually is a writer, and she's read my books. She loves my books, and she goes, when Rick says, Rick always says, say yes. So I called her up, like, say yes to this, and she came out here, and it was great. I wrote the show is I wanted to make it local as well, and that's, you know, so you hear Oxnard Strawberry Festival, you hear all the things I think about. Camarillo, Camarillo.
And then there's Matt, who did all the music.
Oh, Matt, oh yeah, come on out, Matt. It's great because it did get me thinking about what a quinceañera meant. And then at the end of the show, we talk about it. I go,
we talk about quinceañeras, we talk about weddings and funerals and things like that, but the real message is life happens between all those things. And to remember that. And to love your family, and life is so fleeting, and what it all means. So there's a lot more to it than just, comedy, which is there, and music. So, but I believe that when you do a play or any work, especially for a Latino audience, is that, we want, when you come see a show, I realize that writing shows for Latinos and my people is my father taught me a very important lesson. He was a door-to-door salesman. He'd go knock on doors, and he said, if you do a show for people, give them their money's worth. Give them something they feel good about. They'll always talk about it. And I think with Latinos, we want to cry, we want to laugh, we want to sing, we want all that. And I really love the fact that everyone kind of joined in on that song. And that's the feeling. It's being here at Oxnard and creating this experience is creating a community, and we're a part of this community. So please tell everyone, what's our next event is?
It gets better?
Its next event is actually, every single event is different. We're going to do, this event was music and play and theater. The next event is called It Gets Better, which is about the LGBT experience in America. There's going to be another event, and to start talking to people that are from NAREP. They're a great organization, they're business, and they have a show called 53 Million to One, which I think would be a great addition here. We've had East Side Morales, we've had Edward James Olmos, we've had Quetzal. We have a lot of good stuff. This is probably the best Latino program in the country, because we're bringing everything to Oxnard. People go, why do you do that? Because why not? Oxnard deserves it. This audience deserves it. Thank you, Dr. Duran, and all the people at Oxnard College, Mike Bush, everyone, Ken Sherwood, also, because we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and we hope you keep supporting and coming to this, because this is our town hall. Anyone have a question? Any other questions?
Good job.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Special shout out to anyone?
Special shout out? Birthdays, weddings? So, but this is the play. So this is part of our Oxnard, and it's coming back. It's definitely coming back. Thank you all so much for coming.
Flyer, we will be having a performance on December 15th. Patsatono Orchestra from Oaxaca will be traveling up here to do a special performance right on the stage. The flyers are out front.
Yeah.